Welcome! Do you want to learn English in a fun and easy way? In this video, we teach English using narrated, animated stories. Here is how it works. On the left, watch the beautiful animations. They are designed to help you understand and enjoy the story. On the right, you can read along as you listen to the narrator. When we reach a difficult word, don't worry. A box will appear at the bottom with a simple definition and an example to help you learn. Let's get started.
Many people believe in a dangerous myth that if you simply work for 10,000 hours, you will surely become a master. This idea is popular, but it is not the full truth. Just putting in hours is not enough. What truly matters is the quality, the structure, and the feedback you get during practice. Also, different fields, different starting points, and different learners need completely different ways to practice. The surprising truth is this: if you use the wrong success plan for your age, you are almost certain to fail. Why do two people read the same self-improvement guide, yet only one truly achieves greatness? This is a key question. It is not always about who works harder. It is because their starting situations are different. A 24-year-old and a 52-year-old are not playing the same game. They have different brain strengths, different ways their bodies recover, different money situations, and different reasons driving them forward. The way to succeed is real, but it is a conditional formula. It must be solved differently for each stage of life. This chapter will show you a clear roadmap. It presents a performance psychology framework with two distinct biological clocks for success. We will explore 4 important steps for anyone who wants to achieve mastery in a skill, a sport, a job, or an art. These steps are: 1. Finding your natural aptitude. 2. Making sure this talent fits your preferences and life needs. 3. Working hard and consistently for a long time. And 4. Learning from mistakes and making smart changes. We will follow 2 people on their journeys to make this science clear. Marcus is 48 years old. He has been an operations manager for nearly 2 decades. Now, he is risking his family's financial stability to start a challenging tech career. He knows the dangers, but feels a strong pull to try something new. Talia is 22 years old. She is a promising young fighter. She is deciding if she should bet her youth and all her energy on a brutal sport like professional Muay Thai. This sport demands everything from her body and mind, and the path to the top is uncertain. Their futures are on the line. Each faces a tough path to true mastery. With so much at stake, which of them will survive the grueling journey? 2. Find your best skill. Chapter 2 talks about the first step to success: finding your best skill. It is important to know what your brain and body are naturally good at. Some people have small advantages from their genes in certain areas, like sports or thinking quickly. This does not mean biology decides everything, but some skills are easier for some people to learn. Our minds use 2 main types of intelligence. Fluid intelligence is about solving new problems and seeing patterns.
It is strongest when people are in their 20s. After that, it slowly goes down. Crystallized intelligence, on the other hand, is all the knowledge and experience we gather. It grows throughout life, even into old age. This difference helps people find their best skill based on their age. For young adults, like Talia, the best way to find a skill is to try many different things. This is called broad-spectrum field sampling. Talia, 22, did not know she wanted to be a fighter at first. She tried Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and boxing. She listened to her coaches and noticed what felt easy and fun for her. Her long arms and quick reflexes made Muay Thai a great fit. Trying different things helped her see where her natural abilities shone. For older adults, like Marcus, a different path is better. They can use a decade audit. This means looking back at your past work, decade by decade, not just at job titles. You search for skills you used often, even if you did not think they were special. Marcus, 48, was an operations manager for many years. He often used Excel, VBA, Python, and SQL to make his work faster. He thought he was just being efficient. One day, his nephew told him that these efficient habits were actually valuable skills used in software engineering. Marcus realized he had been doing important technical work for years without knowing its true value. This made him question his whole 19-year career. He saw a hidden, highly valuable talent that could change his future. His past, which he thought was just operations, held the key to a new and exciting path. This audit helped him uncover portable primitives, skills he could take to a new job. 3. Make a good plan. Chapter 3 is about making a good plan. It is step 2, aligning talent with practicality. Finding your natural talent is important, but it is not enough. Many people are good at things they do not want to do for a living. This step helps you check if your talent fits what you truly want and what your life can sustain. This means looking at your time, money, family, and other limits. Your age changes how you make this plan, as younger and older people face different situations. Younger people, like Talia, have a lot of time. If they make a mistake, they have many years to recover. This is their biggest strength, allowing them to take bigger risks. Talia is 22 and is thinking about becoming a professional Muay Thai fighter. This is a very risky choice. She needs to think about her financial runway. This means how long her money will last if she does not earn much from fighting. She talked to other fighters about the real daily life, like managing injuries and inconsistent pay. She set a 5-year window to reach a specific level. If she doesn't, she will coach part-time as a fallback career. She takes an ambitious bet, but also has a clear stop-loss in place.
Older people, like Marcus, have different things to consider. Marcus is 48. His time is shorter and more precious. He usually has heavier financial duties, such as a house mortgage and children's education. So his risk tolerance for quitting a stable job is much lower. People his age often feel a deep need to leave a legacy. Their reasons for changing careers are often about meaning, not just money. It is important to know if a new pursuit will fully replace your income, or if it is a meaningful contribution alongside current work, or simply a hobby for personal growth. These different goals need very different plans. Marcus needs a new job that eventually matches or earns more than his operations manager salary. This means it cannot be a hobby. Marcus needs a careful, staged plan. He used his employer's benefit to earn a cloud infrastructure certificate while still working. Next, he plans to ask for an internal move to an IT-related role, like a business systems analyst. This uses his existing work history to help him move forward. After about 14 months, with this new experience,
he would apply for junior software engineering jobs outside his company. Every step is planned to keep his family's income safe. Now, Marcus is ready for the next big step. He plans to talk to his current boss. He will propose a highly unorthodox, dangerous transition plan. This move could result in his immediate firing. It is a very big risk for him and his family.
Hard every day. This chapter is about putting in constant effort. It is called sustained long-term investment. Many people think working hard means repeating the same thing many times, but this is a common mistake. True hard work is called deliberate practice. It is not just doing something again and again. It means working on things you find difficult. You need a coach or expert to help you see your mistakes. You get feedback right away to make things better. You must practice at the very edge of what you can do, not in your comfort zone. If you just repeat easy tasks, you will not get truly good. This kind of mindless repetition only leads to being average, or what we call mediocrity. Talia, at 22 years old, has a big advantage for this kind of work. Her young brain can learn new and complex things very fast. Her mind is like a fast sponge for new information and complex patterns. Also, her body recovers quickly from hard training. This means she can train for many hours. She can focus very deeply for long periods. This deep focus helps her skills grow faster over time. It's like her effort compounding. There is a special time in life when the brain is best at learning physical skills and making them strong in memory. This age window is often between 20 and 35 years old. During these years, your brain does amazing work while you sleep. It takes the skills you learn during the day and makes them solid.
This process helps you get better at physical movements and problem solving. For Talia, getting enough sleep is not just about resting. It is a very important part of her training. It helps her body and mind consolidate what she learns. Talia trains for many hours every day. She works on her technical skills, spars with other fighters, and does strength and conditioning exercises. This level of training would be too much for an older person whose body needs more rest. But for Talia, with her youth and energy, it feels like she is invincible. She believes she can push her body endlessly. She often treats rest days as wasted time, thinking she is not working hard enough. She pushes through nagging joint pain, thinking it will simply pass. This way of thinking is common for young athletes, who often train too much without enough planned recovery. One day, Talia pushes herself too hard during a long, intense training session. She ignores a sharp pain in her knee, telling herself it is just fatigue. But the pain gets worse with every kick. Suddenly, during a sparring drill, she cannot put weight on her leg. She falls hard to the ground. Her career is now hanging by a thread, threatened by this sudden physical breakdown. 5. Rest and sleep. After working hard, the body and mind need to rest. For young people, like Talia, sleep is very important. When you sleep, your brain helps to make new skills stronger. It literally rewires itself.
Your brain takes what you learned during the day and stores it better. This process, called consolidation, helps you improve quickly. For young learners, getting enough sleep is not just about feeling good. It is a key part of how they learn and get better. But for people over 45, like Marcus, rest and sleep are even more critical. Their bodies and brains do not recover as fast as younger people's.
Trying to work harder without enough rest can actually stop progress. It can lead to burnout, where you feel completely exhausted and cannot work well. Marcus knows this well. He has a full-time job and is also studying for a new career in tech. He cannot study for 12 hours a day like a younger person. Instead, he follows a strict schedule that includes a lot of rest. Every weekday, Marcus starts his studies very early. From 5 to 6:30 in the morning, he has a special deep work block. During this time, he focuses on only one thing, like coding or learning about cloud systems. He avoids all distractions. He works rigorously on one task without switching. This single task focus is important because older brains find it harder to switch between different mental tasks. He also makes sure to have lighter study days. On Sundays, he only reviews what he learned during the week. This is like a small rest for his brain. He does not try to learn new things on this day. He understands that sleep is not just time off. It is a vital part of his learning process. It helps his brain recover from the intense cognitive effort of his studies and his demanding day job. Marcus has been working very hard, balancing his job and his new studies. He feels tired, but he knows rest is important. Now he faces his big certification exam. He has studied carefully and rested when needed. Will his mind be clear, or will the pressure make him forget everything when it matters most? Chapter 6. Learn from mistakes. Chapter 6 is about how we learn from our mistakes. It looks at a common problem called the competent plateau. This happens when people work hard for years, but their progress stops. They keep practicing, but it's just repeating what they already know. To keep getting better, your practice must change and challenge you. It needs to stay at the edge of your abilities. If not, your effort will stop helping you improve. For younger people like Talia, they often don't have many old habits to break. This makes it easier for them to try new things. Talia uses a method called rapid prototyping. She sees each fight or training as a test, not a final result. After a fight, she and her coach watch the video. They pick 1 or 2 specific things to change, maybe a new way to move or block. She then practices this change in live sparring. She also spars with many different partners. This helps her always face new challenges, keeping her practice fresh and effective. For older people like Marcus, the challenge is different. They have many years of successful habits from their past jobs. These old ways of thinking can make it hard to learn new ones. Sometimes what helped them before can now slow them down. For example, Marcus was a manager. He learned to plan everything carefully and only show perfect work. He avoided showing any doubt. These were good skills in his old job. But in software engineering, teams work fast, share unfinished work, and ask for help often. Marcus needed to unlearn these old ways of working. His mentor suggested a useful tool, an unlearning ledger. Marcus kept a list. Every time he noticed an old management habit that didn't fit his new engineering role, he wrote it down. For example, he might write when he spent too much time preparing a simple question, or when he stayed quiet in team meetings because he was stuck. Writing these down helped him see the old habits clearly. This made it easier to consciously choose a new behavior. Within weeks, his team lead saw Marcus asking for help more quickly. This was a big change and helped him succeed in his new job. Intelligent iteration is important for everyone, no matter their age. It stops your hard work from leading to a plateau. You need to keep trying new things, observing the results, and learning from your experiences. This is how you continue to grow and improve your skills. 7. Change your bad habits. It is hard to change habits that you have had for a long time. Your brain gets used to doing things in a certain way. This can be a problem, especially for older adults who want to learn new skills. For many years, Marcus was a manager. His old job needed him to plan everything very carefully. He always showed perfect work and did not often say when he was unsure about something. These were his strengths. But in his new job as a software engineer, these habits were not helpful. Software teams work differently. They often use a method called Agile. This means they try new things quickly, change often, and talk about problems openly. Marcus needed to unlearn his old ways. It was not just about learning new computer skills. It was also about letting go of old ways of thinking and working. This unlearning was his biggest challenge. It is like having a road in your brain that you always take. To change, you need to build a new road, and the old one keeps trying to pull you back. But old habits can be changed. One good way is to use something called the unlearning ledger. This is a simple but strong method to help adults change stubborn habits. You write down the old habit clearly. This makes the hidden problem easy to see. When you see it, you can work on changing it. Marcus started to use this ledger. He wrote down every time he did an old management thing that did not fit his new software team. For example, he caught himself planning too much before asking a simple question. He also noticed he stayed quiet in team meetings instead of saying when he was stuck. Sometimes he did not like feedback on his computer code. He saw it as a challenge, not as help. By writing these moments down, he made them real. They were no longer hidden. This helped Marcus a lot. He slowly started to change these old habits. His new team worked with younger people who were often faster. Marcus understood that he could not just try many new things all at once. He had to be smart about it. He focused on changing a few key habits at a time. This helped him to make good progress without feeling overwhelmed. Now, Marcus faces a big test. He will have his first important technical review with his new team. These younger, faster developers will look closely at his work. Will his old, strong habits sabotage his new life? This moment will show how much he has truly changed. He hopes the unlearning ledger has prepared him for this challenge. 8. Your success story. This chapter brings together everything we have learned about reaching your goals. We have found a clear path to success that works for different people at different ages. This path has 4 main steps. The first step is about finding your best skills. This means looking at what your brain and body are naturally good at. We call this your aptitude. For young people, this means trying many different things. For older people, it means looking back at past work to find hidden skills. The second step is to make sure these skills fit what you truly want and what your life needs. This means thinking about money, time, and family. It helps you make a plan that you can actually follow. The third step is to keep working hard over a long time. This is called sustained investment. But it's not just about spending hours. It's about smart practice. Young people can often train for many hours and recover quickly. This helps them learn fast. Older people need to focus on shorter, very clear study times. They also need to make sure they get enough rest and sleep. This makes sure their effort really counts. The fourth step is to learn from mistakes and change bad habits. This is called intelligent iteration. Young people can try new things often, like testing new ideas quickly. Older people need to look closely at old ways of doing things that might not work anymore. They must actively unlearn them. We saw these steps through Talia, who is 22, and Marcus, who is 48. Talia used her young age to try new fighting styles. She learned what worked best for her quick reflexes and strong body. She pushed herself hard, but also learned to rest to get stronger. Marcus, with his years of experience, used his past skills in operations to move into software. He planned his change carefully, keeping his family safe. He studied in small, focused blocks each morning and made sure to get enough sleep to help his brain learn complex new ideas.
Both of them made daily routines that fit their lives. They had specific times for deep work when their minds were fresh. They checked their progress often, learning from every small step. They also made sure to move their bodies and get enough sleep. Sleep is very important for the brain to learn and grow. Every week, they looked at their whole plan again. They asked themselves, is this still the best way? What can I do better? The main lesson here is very powerful. There is no single best age or way to succeed. Your success story depends on understanding your own biological clock. It means knowing your strengths at your current life stage. Don't try to follow someone else's path if it doesn't fit you. Marcus didn't try to train like Talia, and Talia didn't try to plan her career exactly like Marcus. They understood their unique needs. By doing this, they were both able to reach their goals. This framework is for you. It's flexible and strong. You can use these 4 steps to start your own success story today, no matter your age or your dream. Which of these 4 steps feels most important for you to start on your own path to mastery? We encourage you to share your thoughts.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.